If you think how many undiscovered places there are still on Earth, your mind will probably go to forests or hidden tombs in Egypt and so on. But have you ever thought that the most undiscovered places on Earth are actually underwater? Just think that 70% of our planet is covered with water, and what we've discovered now is only about 5%. Today we're going to dive in, pun intended, at the top 10 most mysterious and exciting underwater finds from around the world. Number 1 is the Galleon San Jose. San Jose was a Spanish galleon that launched in 1698 and sank in 1703 in the Battle of Baru close to Colombia. It weighed about 1,200 tons and it was a 64-gun, three-masted beauty of a galleon. For centuries, nobody could locate its whereabouts, but in 2015, the Woods Hole Oceanographic Institution, WHOI, managed to locate and explore the shipwreck, and what they found inside will astonish you. It had gold, silver, and emeralds worth $17 billion. Of course, that treasure made all the parties involved in the discovery get in a legal dispute, but we can say it's definitely worth it. Number 2 is an 8-pound mammoth bone. Imagine walking happily on the beach to get some exercise with your dog and clear your mind, and you're suddenly faced with a weird-looking bone thingy that you later discover belonged to a mammoth. Although it's hard for us to picture this, it's definitely not hard anymore for pensioner Dennis Smith and his cute dog Daisy. The fossilized 8-pound bone they discovered in Dunwich on the coast in England is believed to be over 2 million years old. Dogs and their bones, am I right? Number 3 is the engine from the Apollo 11 mission. The ocean may not be as vast as space is, but both of them are very much unexplored, and in the case of the engines of the Saturn V rocket, they're also connected. In a mission led by Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos, they were able to locate the F-1 engines that powered the legendary Saturn V rocket, which blasted the Apollo 11 moon landing mission into orbit. More than 4 decades after the launch, the engines were found 14,000 feet below sea level near the coast of Florida. It surely puts the conspiracy theorist claim that the moon landing was fake in a tough spot. Number 4 is Conehead skulls. And while we're on conspiracy theories, the Conehead skulls that were found in Mexico have created a hype around aliens that's hard to cool down. Although most likely these skulls were artificially created to look like this with a procedure called artificial cranial deformation, many people still believe they are the skulls of so-called gray aliens. The skulls were discovered while digging for an irrigation system, and researchers told they found a Hispanic cemetery with 25 skulls in which 13 of them were deformed. Number 5 is the Baltic Sea anomaly. Yes, we are going to continue a little bit longer with conspiracy theories. What is considered by many to be a sunken alien ship was discovered near the Gulf of Bothnia, although this is of course unproven for the time being at least. The Ocean X diving team came across this mysterious-looking object that scientists believe is just a glacial deposit, but that doesn't stop thousands of people to believe they're hiding something, and well, the truth is out there. Number 6 is penis fish. Now, we're not showing you NSFW pictures, we swear, but don't worry, you don't have a dirty mind. These fish actually do look like penises, and that's how they got their name. The weird thing is, thousands of them actually washed onto a California beach, causing locals to rub their eyes and pinch themselves and make sure they didn't just land on some weird alien porn film set. These 10-inch blobs that are actually neither a penis or a fish, they're properly called fat innkeeper worms, were likely evicted from their home in the sea by a storm. Poor little fellows. Number 7 is 27 pairs of hands. We cannot, for the life of us, imagine the expression of the fisherman who went for fish and came back with 54 chopped hands. He was just taking a tour in the popular fishing location around the Besnaya channel of the Amur River in Khabarovsk when he saw one of the hands and immediately called the police, which found a bag with 54 severed hands. The weirdest thing is we still don't have any information as to who these hands belong to, or why, how, or when they were chopped off. Number 8 is the sunken city of Dwarka. Just over 9,000 years old, the sunken city of Dwarka has been a constant interest to mythicists all over the world for centuries. As legend has it, Krishna himself had founded the city, and even if we take only this into consideration, we can understand why Dwarka is one of the best studied underwater sites in India. If the calculations are correct, Dwarka is actually 4,000 years older than the first known Indian civilization, and studying it could reveal secrets and facts that would shed light to many unanswered questions. Number 9. Pablo Petri. While we're on the subject of sunken cities, let's see what happened with Pablo Petri, who allegedly served as Plato's model for Atlantis. It is located in Peloponnese, Greece, and is around 5,000 years old, which makes it the oldest underwater city in the Mediterranean Sea, and one of the oldest in the world. It was discovered in 1967 by Nicholas Fleming and was mapped in 1968 by a team of archaeologists from Cambridge. It's believed the town was submerged around 1000 BC by the first 3 earthquakes that hit the area. Number 10 is the ancient Greek computer. And because everything in our list is linked, let's move on to something else that's also Greek. The Antikythera mechanism is considered as the first analog computer made by mankind, and it was discovered by divers in the early 1900s. Although nobody knows all of its secrets, the experts say it was used to predict astronomical positions and ellipses to map the solar and lunar calendars. Want to know the most shocking fact? It dates back to 2nd century BC. There you have it. That's the most shocking, fantastical, mesmerizing underwater finds that we've dug up for you today. Which one from this list was your favorite? Let us know down in the comments.